Hello, experiential learners. It's Steve. I hope that you're having a great week. We are in week number 4, so we are a third of the way through the course, through the summer term. And this week we're focusing on the processing of your internship experience. So if you go to the week number 4 module, you will see there are several resources there that talk about processing model, some steps to processing your internship. And kind of related to that, I wanted to talk a little bit briefly about internship processing strategies. So you see here fixed and growth mindsets. Probably at some point in, say, one of your psychology courses or another course for that matter, you probably have heard the terms fixed and growth mindset. So we're going to talk briefly about the fixed and growth mindset and specifically about how each of these mindsets impacts how you process your internship experiences. So here we have some pretty detailed definitions of what a fixed mindset is and what a growth mindset is. Basically, your fixed mindset, you're viewing your experiences as unchangeable. So we have here at that last sentence there, basically things are the way they are and cannot truly be changed. So it's kind of a resistance to growth and development, or a resistance to believing that you can grow and develop as a human being, and in this case, as an intern. The growth mindset on the right side of the page there is the opposite of that. So it's where we are looking at the world as our experiences being changeable, that we have the potential for growth, for evolution, and such. So these two mindsets are important to be thinking about as you're going through the functions, tasks, I should say, as you're performing the functions, tasks, and responsibilities of your internship experience. So here I have, these are some things I've actually heard, some statements I've heard from students over my 10 years working with interns in the psychology department. Maybe these aren't verbatim statements, but they certainly have been spoken to me at one point or another. So let's look at a couple of these statements. And these statements are really taking a fixed mindset approach to processing your internship. So we have here at the top left there, I'm having a tough time on a project my supervisor has delegated to me. They never seem to be available for questions, and I've given up. My host site supervisor told me I need to work on my communication skills. I'm ready to quit my internship. My internship is not what I expected. I'm not excited about anything I'm being asked to do. Everyone at my internship site seems so far advanced that I am in terms of knowledge and skills. There are certain tasks I just can't seem to ever grasp. And the final one there, I had a difficult client the other day who doesn't seem to want to accept responsibility for their addiction. Nothing I say or do is going to help them change. So there's some common themes with these fixed mindset statements that you see highlighted in the pink there, that these are kind of giving up statements. Woe is me, there's no hope. They're certainly not really positive statements that are promoting a sense of growth and development. And remember, being that you're taking this internship for course credit, we want to ensure that it is educational and developmental in nature. Therefore, we should be trying to focus more on a growth mindset approach to processing our internship. So I've taken these same statements that you see on the previous fixed mindset slide, and now we are transforming them or translating them more into growth mindset language. I'm not going to read all these to you, but you get kind of the deal here about this, that the growth mindset is allowing you to maximize your internship experience. It's allowing you to advance your learning goals, and it's allowing you to develop to your full potential. And these green statements are basically indicating that. When you look at these statements, the statements highlighted in green, they are all action-oriented statements. I'm going to review. I will try and schedule a formal meeting. I will ask to observe a fellow team member. I'm going to work to better understand my task. This experience is helping me to learn patience. So they're all, I guess I would say, progressive types of statements, meaning they're progress-oriented and they demonstrate grit, resilience, and perseverance. So wanted to just do this quick video on how you can approach internship processing from both the fixed and growth mindset. And it's important to be honest with yourself, be authentic in identifying some of the fixed mindset language or thoughts that might enter your mind when you've got maybe a challenging task or situation that you've been confronted with at your internship. So as I mentioned at the start of this video, there is more information that I suggest you review under the week number 4 module. There is a 6-step internship processing model that we have some information about that I'm not expecting you to know all the ins and outs of, but there are some really good questions in that model for interns to explore to make sure that they are engaging in some quality processing of their internship experience. So as always, thank you so much for listening. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to reach out to me at syoung17@umd.edu.